Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Season. Last time we left off, we came back over here to this area that I guess I maybe just drove past at the beginning. You hear distant music. Wait. Distant music continues. Am I on hold? How am I on hold from a payphone? You hear a distant voice? Oh, it did actually change.
Now you're nervous? You were the only one who wasn't nervous. I loved that about you.
I'm nervous because I lost some Day Zero materials. I don't like those materials just sitting around.
Take it easy.
I'm not gonna take it easy just because you're used to me taking it easy.
All right, fine. Freak out. Where did you last have it?
Think I left it at the dig site. I remember setting it on that barrel, the one you put a sticker on, the little fruit sticker.
Don't cry.
I'm not.
Look at me. Listen, the flood will take care of it.
Oh, right.
That's the beauty of a flood, okay? It's just gonna wash it all away. See? It's okay. Hey, why is the phone off the hook?
It's calling Tiang Valley. I was hoping Poros hadn't left yet and he could get it for me.
I don't hear any ringing. The line must be dead.
Ooh, we just got some secret information. Fruit barrel, huh? This is my reward for eavesdropping. But I don't know what just happened right there. That was odd. Hello, so fruit barrel. Fruit barrel, you say? Hello. Interested in joining the Grey Hands? How do you want to spend your infinitely precious time on this earth? We will create a position specifically for you. What would you like to do? Each Grey Hand has their own department.
It sounds like they want to adapt their organization to the people in it, and not the other way around.
Yeah, interesting way to do it. Almost reminds me of like civil service exams in like Imperial China. I'm going back on my history bullshit. It almost reminds me of that because, you know, in civil service exams, people would take the exam and then it would be like, okay, well you're basically smart enough to do this. Or they would find a position for you, which is not to say that's the perfect way of doing things, but it is interesting historically. Attention residents of Tiang Valley. The problem. The solution. The dam is falling apart. No one alive knows how to fix it. We will take down the dam ourselves so we will know when it collapses. So that's interesting. So they're blowing it up.
Questions regarding the dam.
No one alive knows how to fix it. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense and is interesting. Name, profession, Radiant City, apartment.
There must be a lot of people going to the city if they need to keep track of them with cards.
Grey Hands are evacuating people to Radiant City. Yeah, we knew about this. Look through trash. Attention residents of Tiang Valley lies. Now, yeah, see, this is what I've been curious about.
About the real condition of the dam and why it's being taken down.
Yeah. And I mean, it could be that the Grey Hands are actually being legit here, but it could be that they're also, I don't know, doing some weird stuff and making people evacuate so they can basically mine this place for Harbeck. Gather around the Grey Hand.
Imagine if the man I met is the only living Grey Hand, and the rest are cardboard.
That's quite a thought. Thank you. Thank you for that. Blank canvas for your dreams. Community for the full human being. Not the worker, not the parent, not the child. The full human being.
It's hard to imagine something new. A new way of living. But they're trying.
Radiant City. Low elevation is dangerous. Low elevation pools contaminants.
The elder also said low places are dangerous.
Yeah.
The city is high up like my village. Maybe it is safer.
Well, they got chips, cookies, it looks like, and water. Thoughts on a new season, a manifesto for the future.
The Grey Hands want to end this season.
They have a plan for the better future. Okay. And I can't grab any snacks. Can I at least take a picture of the snack table? It'll be important that they know what
Snacks
snacks we
are so
had.
identical, as if they were mass-produced. The snacks of my
guessing they
life
are.
have been homespun, idiocentric even.
Oh my god, is this where I can play the tape? Finally, we found it. I mean, I knew it was over here because we did look it up last time, but yeah. Pick up.
The gray hands seem to care what people think about them.
So, I wanted to look at that in a little bit more detail, actually. There we go. Thank you for helping my daughter find her journal. We were so stressed. Okay, I should have read it when it was, you know, there, but one of your people named Soul really took the time to answer all the questions my kids had. We're very patient with them. You're more patient. He was more patient with them than I am. Thank you for helping an old person like me carry all my heavy luggage. I'd like to be a gray hand when I grow up so I can help people. Yeah, let's put some of the things here. Lies. So let's like juxtapose these two. Oh wait, no, we don't have the other picture. Lies. Let's put this over here. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. Let's try that. No. Oh. Okay, it's gonna go up there. It wants to live up there, apparently. Greyhand left some materials at the dig site. Yeah. We'll put the happy, like, oh yeah, look, everybody's going through the thing stuff over there. And then we'll put the Greyhand's lying, Greyhand's exposed stuff over here. Yeah, let's sure. Just put you like, okay, there we go. That's basically the same size.
The process of taking people out of the valley was also a kind of ritual, a way of bridging one life to another. They know the world they're leaving. The next one hasn't been created yet.
Okay, and we got suspicion about the real condition of the dam. Definitely putting that right there. The Greyhand left some materials at the dig site. Greyhands seem to care what people think about them. Also taking people out of the valley. Yeah, let's put like that right there. Sure. Okay, there's a page. There is a page. And a lot of things not allowed. You know, don't bring out Harpic. It's probably a good call. You know, seems safe. There's some stuff in there, but I can't actually get in there. Okay. Play slide reel first. We have no leader, doing it right this time. Talking about the Greyhands. We will never wage war. I mean, you say that. The weight of the past will fall off our shoulders and we will see the world as if for the first time. It will hold hands for the right amount of time, not too brief, not forever. Okay. We will build the next season. Trying to forcibly make the next season happen just seems very scary to me. Like...
They say they're going to build the next season. How?
By blowing up the dam. Alright. We can fill in most stuff here, I think. Thoughts on a new season. Manifesto for the future. The Greyhand I met. Greyhand I met told me to record what his group is up to.
Greyhands are the future in all its uncertainty. The good and the bad, the hope and fear of progress. The loneliness of this season will be left behind. A collective project is coming.
Yeah, I mean, it is a season of loneliness and being, you know, just separated from people in general. But, yeah. There's some fear associated with it, I think, as well. There we go. Nice little page. Alright, let's play the Day Zero reel. Final cut should be shown within 24 hours of exposure. 3, 2.
We begin in our mother's arms. We open our eyes, but she's not there. We breathe in. Where is she? She is everywhere. And we breathe out. Good morning. Welcome. Congratulations. You have just stepped into a new season. You may feel as if you're seeing the world for the first time. You may have noticed that colors are more vibrant. You may have noticed that food tastes better. What you are feeling right now is how it feels to be liberated from the past. There once was a season that was beautiful, but everyone you met, their eyes were clouded, and their necks were turned backwards. They were weighed down by loss, haunted by the nightmares of another era. Now you may feel as if a great weight has been lifted. In certain cases, you may feel an unexpendable well of energy rising up inside you, because you know there is so much to do, that the world is ours, and it can be anything we want. With your help, we're going to do it right this time. You won't be alone. There will always be a hand and a voice beside you. There will always be a song to sing.
Tear down the ruin in your mind, the wound you kept inside, can you let it go? Share now the season in your eyes, the people that you find will forget what's yours and mine in the world to come. Tear down the ruin in your mind, the wound you kept inside, can you let it go? Share now the season in your eyes, the people that you find will forget what's yours and mine in the world to come.
God, I mean this in the best way I possibly can. That really feels like a Control video.
Side of all our fears is a better world. Or a worse one. What if it depends on what we do right now?
Yeah. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I mean, they point out a lot of interesting things there. I forget the exact timeline, but it seemed based off of that, what they were referencing, because the good season they were referencing, or quote-unquote good season, was the Golden Age. Or the Golden Season, I believe. And it seemed to insinuate that that came after a war season, or the war season. So it seems like it's also kind of like Roaring Twenties and stuff in real world, where like, yeah, a bunch of money came in from military contracts and just generally war made a bunch of money and all of that. But, you know, then there were horrible things that came after that as well. Okay. I mean, let's, fill that page in. Yep. Here's the song. Also the idea about
Zero
completely forgetting the
will be
past.
between one season and the next. It will be the moment everything changes. They believe this will create a better season, that it will heal us.
Yeah, I forgot about the prayer that they talked about. Did totally forget about that. Because, yeah, they talked about doing some big prayer. And then, yeah, there's a... interesting. It is interesting just seeing what the Grey Hands are getting up to. Okay, is that... everything? Except for Cemetery Path. Apparently I have not been over to Cemetery Path. And then what is the dig site for? We still need to do... oh, wait, yeah, we have that now. There we go. Oh, wait, this is the shadow puppetry thing. When did I get
The
that?
Guardians present one side to the public, and another is hidden behind metal fences. There is no one to oppose them. There is only my record of what they did here.
I'm trying to remember, like, when did we get that shadow puppetry memory? When did we get that? I want to say we examined some Harpic somewhere and I got it, but I remember checking this page and seeing if I had a keepsake to put there, and there was nothing there, and now I have it. But I remember getting that shadow puppetry thing kind of recently. I still remember where I got it from. Admittedly. Because the memory of my mom was due to one of the gods. And then there was a memory that wasn't even mine that was talking about the car. So it wasn't one of those that I got it from. Had I just had that and was somehow missing it because I was like on the wrong page? I don't know. Honestly. I doubt myself all the time. For good reason, I think. Okay. Well, that's done. All of those are filled in. It's just Cemetery Path that we still don't really have much, you know, going for. Hello. And over here. Okay. Let's grab the bike. Where? Cemetery Path. And we've completely finished all of those other things now. Yeah, where was the Cemetery Path? I feel like I was down here, like, behind the... behind this? Let me look at, like, this map. It doesn't give any more information about the actual locations, yeah. Cemetery Path. I don't quite remember where that was. And since it's not labeled on the map, it makes it a bit harder. Oh, well, okay, there's graves over there. So it's probably up there. Okay. Let's, take a wee little bike ride up here, because I would like to fill in every single page if I can. That just feels right. I would feel weird leaving without, you know, at least filling in every page. Obviously, I have not seen absolutely everything that the game has to offer. But this is my main, like, completion percentage, you know, thing that I can look at. So we will see. We will see. And we want to work... Hello, wind. We want to work our way up here. And yeah, I think it's along this, like, back area. Yeah, because there's that totem thing. I think this is it. I hope it's it, or I'm going to look foolish. Or otherwise I'm going to look foolish. It specifically says Cemetery Path, though. I think this is one of the areas we came to with Kochi, but I just drove through. Yeah. I think, like, this... Yeah, no, this is where we stopped with Kochi. That's right. We stopped here. This is also possibly where I had that memory. I sat at this bench. Maybe that's where I got that memory. Because this bell, like, helps you remember or something.
A little memory from a stranger. The past swims close to the surface in this valley.
No, wasn't here. They're Harpic in this bell? Okay, I've already rang it, so. Oh wait, this is cemetery. Which we have done cemetery. It's cemetery path? Specifically that I need to see things from? What is considered cemetery path? That's the info that I need right now. What is included in cemetery path? There's a little bridge here. Like let's take like take a picture of some stuff and see like, oh, it's a cute bridge. Where does that go? Cemetery path. Okay. So this is cemetery path. And it is the path to the cemetery, so I kind of assumed, but it doesn't really seem like there's that much to take pictures of here. Is that the issue I had? Yeah, there's not a ton here. And this is the forest. And this just goes back to cemetery path, yeah? Wonder if I can get a picture. Okay, here's where this stuff is. Okay. What does this say? Dogs that run everywhere but home. Local artist. Yeah, so that's more stuff from Meteora. Is that cemetery path? Okay, cool. Ah, here we go. Here's some stuff.
They're bringing the dam down. Eventually?
Someone had a little setup right here. Yeah, we stopped here with Kochi, I think. Passerby. I've shared my mixed feelings on a certain new organization. These are my potential perspectives. What is your perspective? I left some paint around. Make a mark. Give another view.
I wonder if the graffiti will survive the flood.
That's the question.
What mark should I leave?
Ooh, yeah, let's do this. Represent uncertainty, myself, my village. Uncertainty. Yeah, I mean that's a way to do it. Show where they're shipping everyone off to. Okay. So now we have this page and I can actually fill it in with things. Paths around the cemetery held signs of life. Yes, indeed it did. Let me like rotate you, put you like that, and then put your, ooh, not that much. Put your little graffiti right there. And a little chair position. I honestly wish I could like put it behind the text. Would make my life a little bit easier. Let's just toss the pages on there like that. There we go. Or the photos, rather. Oh, I thought that finished the thought. Okay. Passerby. I've shared my mixed feelings on a certain new organization. We should put the picture of the graffiti over on this page.
I try to divide the things I see between two categories, permanent and impermanent. But the division breaks down. The difference is just a feeling.
That is true. Okay, so yeah, we definitely want to edit it. Like that can stay right there. You though, I want to be over here. There you go. That looks good. Okay. And then we can put like a cloud over here or something. I would fix those photos, but it's fine, I think. Yeah. All right, page is done. And that's everything, I think. At least everything that's listed in my journal right now. I can't, well, I can turn page. Index 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, we did all these. Unviewed, concluded. So we have concluded. all of these. Index 3 is probably going to mostly be about the shrine, if I had to guess, and everything that I find out from, what was the name? Sonia? Was it Sonia? I don't quite remember, honestly. But yeah, now we need to get all the way back to the shrine, now that I've done everything here. And I think we saw everything. Once again, aside from speaking to Sonia and seeing the rest of that, but it seems like that's where the game is going to end. And I'm not sure if I should just continue or what, quite honestly. I'm not sure if continuing would be wise, because it could be like 10 minutes and tomorrow's episode will be very short, or it could be a very long extended portion of the game that I'm then locked into, you know? So it's just kind of scary. So I don't know. We'll probably end this video like basically as soon as we get back to the shrine over here, and then maybe next time will be the finale, which might work out very, very well for my schedule over the next few days, because I am what's the word? I'm going to be on vacation. So yeah, we will need to get a bunch of things pre-recorded. I haven't had my meds yet, so my brain is parsing. My brain is absolutely parsing every single thing I say. But this has been a phenomenal game. I really enjoyed just the kind of cozy vibe and feel of it. And this is the kind of stuff that I really like that gets, you know, voted in on the, Patreon and stuff, because it's cool. I've missed so many games like this, and it's difficult for me to remember all of them. But you can kind of get reminded of them like this when, like, you know, people nominate cool stuff like this. Oh, it just started raining really hard outside. That came out of nowhere. Jeez. Sorry. You know, weather outside my window completely aside. I think we'll probably end this episode off here, and I'll get it up and work on getting a bunch of other stuff recorded for the weekend. So, hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time for some more.